Well, hello and happy Saturday. Cynthia Gordon representing Whole, Women Helping Others Live Empowered. This Saturday's video, what about grace? What about grace? A few weeks ago, I did a video called Never Too Bad and Never Too Late. In that video, I talked about how God had saved Manasseh, in which I called, I think, him Manasseh or something like that. So I'm just totally butchering up his name. So you guys forgive me and stick with me and let's get the message. Don't get caught up on my failure to pronounce the names of the Bible correctly. So anyway, I focused on it. No matter what you've done, it's never too late for God to forgive you. You're not too bad, no matter what it is that you've done. God gave me some more to think about, even in this story. Even in dealing with people and listening to people talk, I just saw some more. And so let's talk about it. So some feel because of how bad Manasseh was, that he should have been killed. And Manasseh was guilty of immorality. He practiced every conceivable evil and perversion. And he devoted himself to witchcraft and was a murderer. Yeah. Mercy. The definition of mercy: compassion or forgiveness shown towards someone who it is within one's power to punish or harm. The biblical meaning of grace is the help given to us by God because God desires us to have it, not necessarily because of anything that we have done to earn it. Common Christian teaching is that grace is unmerited mercy, favor that God gave humanity by sending us his son, Jesus Christ, to die on a cross, thus securing many eternal salvation. I'm sorry. I'm messing up. I did write this. Thus securing man's eternal salvation from sin. God help me. Yes, I don't have a producer. No, I'm not stopping the tape. In Romans 6, 1 and even part of 2, it says, what shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? God forbid. And then down in 14, in Romans 6, it says, for sin shall not have dominion over you, for ye are not under the law, but under grace. Wow. So yes, we all sin. Yes, we are under grace. But does that mean because you're saved that you just do what you want to do because you know Jesus paid it all? The word says, God forbid. What I want us to remember or give thought to, though, today is how we should give grace just like we want it. How about that? And just how we receive it daily. As saved people, we should daily work at living a righteous life, but we know we all sin and we have to wake up daily and repent and try to do better. So rather it's Manasseh or Derek Chauvin, we should not wish harm on others. And when speaking in Derek Chauvin, because again, we wanted to bring it from Manasseh to current day, we all saw Derek Chauvin kill George Floyd. And most of us would wanted him to be found guilty. I have unfortunately heard people say, when he gets to jail, I hope he gets killed, I hope he gets this, I hope he gets that. And when that kind of comment is coming from people that are saved, and I'm not going to say that are supposed to be saved, because I've heard that too. People talk about who's saved and who's not just because we fall short, or maybe we forget sometimes vengeance belongs to the Lord. I'm not going to say you're not saved just because you would say something like that. But this video is to remind us about grace. Remind us that we all fall short. And maybe we aren't killing people in the street. Maybe we're not as bad as this Manasseh was in the Bible. But all I can do is talk about me and hope that you too will look at you. Because I surely can forget about grace. And it could be something simple. I mean, okay, I'm tired of you leaving that coffee or wasting Kool-Aid in my refrigerator. So I'm just going to look at it. I'm not going to wipe it up anymore. That's so silly. Cynthia wiped the Kool-Aid up. Just wipe the Kool-Aid up. So again, giving grace, it could be anything. You know what? I'm bad. I'm not going to wipe it up because I'm tired of telling you about it. I'm not going to fix something because I didn't break it. Fix the dang thing and go on about your business. How about that? How about we try just to live a life showing people grace, showing people mercy, maybe when we didn't have to, when we had the power to do something different. Maybe we don't do that. Let's think about it. Just all the things that we do just in life where we hold people accountable for everything. And this is not to say to not hold people accountable. Again, I admit, Derek Chauvin was supposed to be found guilty. In my eyes, he was supposed to be found guilty. And I'm happy that he did, that he was found guilty. Now, do I want someone to murder him in jail? No, I don't. I want him to serve his time. People have to be responsible for their actions, yes. But as Christians, do we have to try to hang everybody for everything? Do we, as people, know how to show mercy? Know how to show people grace? Know how to, even when we have the power to, maybe we don't hang people for making a mistake. How are you operating in your house? See, everything comes back to, while I can give you illustrations about whether it's biblical times or the news, this right now, what's going on, only thing you have control over is you. Guess what? I've been wiping up coffee lately, and I feel better. How about that? Again, all of these videos, I try my best. I'm transparent. Because, yeah, I failed at a lot of stuff, and I'm just trying to get it right. Just trying to get it right. And what's so crazy is I fixed something recently that was broken in this house, and then someone else fixed it, and then guess what? Or had it fixed, rather. The person who broke it came back the next day and paid me for it. Dummy, I should have been fixed it. Okay, again, that's me being transparent about me. Maybe you're not doing that. Maybe when people waste Kool-Aid in your refrigerator, you just wipe it up. You don't make them come and wipe it up. But it really can be anything. Are we showing grace? Are we showing God when we interact with people? Starting in your home, people. Are you showing love? That the saying, WWJD, what would Jesus do? Are you operating that way? I pray that you are. I pray that if you haven't been, you think about it and realize, because what I've realized is, boy, I caught myself punishing somebody else. All I was doing was punishing me. Dumb, dumb, dumb. And this isn't our video on forgiveness, although we have one of those too. It does really boil down to the same thing, that oftentimes when you're so busy trying to charge people with what they've done or not done, Often you're the only one that's worried about it getting done. So now you're angry about something that you could just do. Whew. When the light bulb goes off. And I hope that this video is a light bulb for someone to make you think about how you're operating in and out of your home, how you're representing Christ when you're on your job, when your behavior is such that you just want to hang everybody rather than help them. How about we just help out more than we find ways to harm or whatever it may be. And that does not mean that people aren't to be accountable for their actions. Please be clear. They do. But you don't always have to try to be the judge and make sure people get what they deserve. God says vengeance is his. He got this, people. How about we just be the side of love on this side of heaven? Be love. Be grace. Show mercy. Anyway, that's what I got today. And hopefully you'll think about it and think about ways that you may have fallen short. And again, in all transparency, I've been falling short and doing videos and still falling short. But you know what? What I also saw in the story about Manasseh is just what God can do. You know what? God has given us freedom in America to share the gospel. And the way we do that is in our actions, not just hitting people over the head with a Bible. And just really realizing that God is a God of many chances. Why wouldn't we be people of many chances? Don't throw people out. Don't give up on them just because they made a mistake or because they don't do everything the way you would have them to do it. So that's what I got for today. You know what? God is patient. Let's try operating in patience, love, grace, and mercy. Try that and watch God work. I love you guys. Have a happy Saturday on purpose.